Welcome to Good News Heroes on U-Nite Radio. I'm Jenna. Thanks for tuning in. Do you remember what mission Eric Liddell went on last time on Good News Heroes? He went to rescue injured people and take them to a hospital. But the road is very dangerous. Will Eric make it? Let's find out.
Hey, Piper. Hey, Dad.
Hey!
Hi!
How was your first game at the Bible study?
It was awesome. Those kids have a lot of energy, but that's why we had so much fun.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you had fun.
Me too. Hey, do we still have baseball stuff?
I'm sure it's somewhere in the garage. Why?
Well, one of the kids asked if we could play baseball sometime. That's his favorite sport.
I'll have to take a look with you when we get home.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Uncle Mike said we can call him once we picked you up to hear more about Eric Liddell on the way home. Can we call him now, Dad?
Sure, here's my phone.
Thanks.
Hey, Andre.
It's Piper and Logan, but Dad's here too.
Hey, guys. How was your first game at the Bible study, Logan?
Great. I'm gonna try to play other sports with them too.
I bet they'll love that.
Can we talk about Eric Liddell?
Totally.
Awesome! I've been dying to know if Eric and Wang got the injured people to the hospital.
Yeah, I bet they had to run super quietly.
They certainly tried as hard as they could to not be noticed. If they were spotted, the Japanese bomber planes would target them. The 20-mile journey took 3 hours, but they kept running.
There are the gates. We're almost there.
Eric! Wayne!
Open the gates! Open the gates!
Praise God you made it. Wait, who is this?
This man was almost murdered by the Japanese soldiers. He has a serious neck wound, but a villager begged us to take him.
I'm glad you did. We have a surgery room ready to operate. We're going to take care of you.
Eric? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. The man we rescued from the village, the one with the neck wound, he asked me to give this to you.
A painting? It's beautiful. Did he make this?
He did. Apparently, he was an artist before the war. The staff managed to find some art supplies for him. They hoped painting would give him joy and help him heal faster. It seems to have worked. He made this for you to thank you for saving his life.
I'll have to tell him how much I appreciate it.
Eric, what's wrong? I can tell by the look on your face there's something bothering you. Is it your letter? Are your wife and daughters okay? I know you were hoping to leave soon to be with them.
It seems I won't be able to go be with them.
What? Why?
I got a letter from the local authorities. The war is getting worse. It's spreading all over the world. The Japanese army now considers all foreigners enemies. So Nurse Bakken, myself, and all foreigners are being ordered to report to Weissen internment camp.
What? How could they? You are no enemy. You love the people of China and Japan. We have to get you out of the country. You can meet your wife in Canada, and Nurse Bakken could...
We can't.
What do you mean?
To ensure we report to the camp, all foreigners are banned from leaving the country. I can't go home.
No, you can't go.
I don't have a choice. But I'll be all right, Wayne. I won't be alone. God will be with me. I don't know why he's allowing me to go to the camp. But I have to trust that even in an internment camp, God has a purpose and a plan for me. I've always promised God my best in every situation, and now I'll do my best to serve him in the internment camp. Look, Nurse Bakken, another truck of people. Maybe they need help carrying their things inside the camp too. Wait, they're children?
They brought children here? All by themselves? They must be so scared. Maybe we can help them find their parents.
Good idea. I'll take this side, you take the other. Excuse me, darling. What's your name?
Joyce.
Hello, Joyce. My name is Eric. Do you need help finding your parents?
No, they aren't here.
Do you know where they are?
They're in heaven. All of our parents are. My mom and dad were missionaries, but they got killed by a bomb.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Joyce. Do you or any of the other children have anyone to take care of you?
I don't know.
Well then, I'll take care of you.
You will?
Yes, I will. Do you and the other children like to play sports?
Henry and I like to race, and Bob likes to play hockey.
Well, guess what? I used to be a racer, and I know how to play almost every sport there is.
Really? And you'll play with us?
I'd be glad to. How about we get you and your friends settled, then we'll play a game.
Okay. Henry, Bob, hurry! My new friend, Mr. Eric, promised to play with us once we get inside.
Careful, Henry! You want to hit the hockey puck, not the other players.
Sorry.
Good heavens, Eric. At this rate, I'm going to have every single boy in this camp in my office for an injury because of your games.
Oh, they'll be fine. You've seen how much sports make them happy. And it's good for their health.
You're right. Seeing how happy they are is worth it. And you know, every time they come to see me, they tell me something they've learned from their own alone time with God.
Good. Their alone time with God will do more for them than any sport.
How do you do it, Eric?
Do what?
Stay so, I don't know, positive?
I prefer to think of it as hopeful.
All right then, how do you remain so hopeful? These last 2 years, the guards have hurt us and given us barely enough food to survive. Everyone is sad because of the war, and yet I've never heard you complain or try to take advantage of others to make your life easier.
The truth is, I can't do it on my own. I've relied on God's help while we've been here. Life in this camp is harder than anything God has ever given me to do, but I've learned to surrender myself to God. Which means, instead of doing what I want, I'm trusting God's plan and doing my best to do things His way. God brought me here for a reason. If anything, I know that He brought me here to show God's love and care to these orphans.
I'm gonna get the goal! My hockey stick!
Time out!
Careful, Henry! You don't want to get a splinter.
Uncle Eric, can you fix it?
Of course, Henry. Hang on. I've got some scrap fabric in my bunk.
I'll race you there. Me too. Can I race too?
Of course. All right, runners, take your places. We'll race from here to my dorm building. On your mark. Get set. Go!
I won! I beat you! I beat Uncle Eric!
You did! Well done, Henry.
Uncle Eric, are you okay? Does your head hurt again?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm sure it's nothing.
My mom would make my dad take naps when his head hurt. You should take a nap.
You know, maybe I'll listen to your mom's advice and do just that. But after I fix Henry's hockey stick.
Uncle Eric, the other men are looking for you. They said it's time for Bible study. Over here. Is he still asleep?
Yeah, he's been sleeping a lot since yesterday. But he said his head still hurts. He said to wake him up for Bible study. But it's not working, Joyce.
We need to get Nurse Barkin. Excuse me, Nurse Barkin. Can I see Uncle Eric?
All right, but not for long. He needs to rest.
Thank you. Good morning, Uncle Eric.
Good morning, Joyce.
We mailed your letter to your family, just like you asked.
Oh, thank you. Did you have your time with God this morning?
Yes, I memorized Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Want to hear me say it?
Yes, please.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, Acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths.
Very good, Joyce. You know, memorizing verses is a great way to help you surrender to God. I was just talking with Nurse Bakken about that. He is worth surrendering to, Joyce. Never forget that. Surrender. Surrender.
Uncle Eric! Uncle Eric! Nurse Bakken! Nurse Bakken!
Eric! What did he last say, Joyce? Did he say anything about how he felt?
He just said surrender. Is he gonna be alright?
Yes, Joyce. Eric is going to be with Jesus soon. He'll be all right.
Was Nurse Bakken right? Did he go to be with Jesus?
He did. No one could have known for sure while they were in the camp, but Eric had a brain tumor. But even the best hospital during 1945 wouldn't have been able to save his life. The entire camp was sad when they found out. Eric's funeral was the biggest one in the camp.
But what about Joyce, the kids, and the other people in the camp?
6 months after Eric died, American soldiers rescued everyone in the camp. After they were rescued, the people started telling stories about Eric. Eric had been a leader and a friend to them during a very difficult time. God used Eric to give them hope and to turn them to God. It was the reason that many of them did their best to survive the camp. This helped Eric's family after he died. Even though they hadn't seen him since they left China, they knew God had used Eric to do great things for him. Eric Liddell always did his best for God, wherever he went, and that's what he is remembered for.
Man, what Eric did for God was so cool. Even winning the Olympics was awesome because God helped Eric obey him and do something that he couldn't have done before. And even that event helped prepare him to be a missionary.
Exactly.
That's better than any gold medal.
I agree, Piper.
Hey, we're home. Bye, Uncle Mike. I gotta go find my baseball stuff for the kids. Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Many names of Olympic gold medalists have been forgotten, but Eric Liddell is still remembered today. Not only was he a great runner, he was a man who loved God, surrendered to him, and always gave his best for God. If you believe in Jesus as your Savior, will you give your best for God? Maybe obeying God means you won't get something you really want, like how Logan wanted to do club soccer. Instead of being angry about it, will you surrender it to God? Talk to God about what's going on and ask for His strength to obey Him, so that in everything you do, you too can do your best for God. Thanks for tuning in to Good News Heroes on U-Nite Radio. Join Piper, Logan, and Uncle Mike next time for more Good News Heroes stories.